Hi, everybody. I am Chief Meteorologist Lindsay Storrs, and we are starting out our Friday quite gray and gloomy. We've got a couple of live shots here, both coming from on top of the Wells Fargo building, and we've got some low clouds in place. And so it's kind of hard to see out there as these showers are working their way across the region. This is all from a low pressure system, which is actually now exiting the state. So there's two lingering areas where we do still have showers. East central Utah is one of those places around Moab. And then we're also seeing some scattered showers and those low clouds this morning here across the Wasatch Front. Well, as this low pressure system continues to move out of the state, these showers will be wrapping up over the next few hours, and we should see most of these showers coming to an end by about lunchtime. Winter weather advisories are still in place for our northern and central mountains. Those go through 11 a.m. So if you are going to be traveling over some of the passes early today, those highest passes could have some winter driving conditions, but much better improvement as we get into the afternoon. That low pressure system moves out. We get a break through Saturday, but the active weather is going to continue into early next week. There's this two-part system that's going to move through the state Sunday through Tuesday. So the first little wave of this storm is going to come in on Sunday, and then the main part of the storm will get here for Monday and into Tuesday. So let's walk you through this weekend storm. Again, Saturday is dry, so that is your better outdoor day for this weekend. You are going to have a lot of cloud cover out there, but it will stay dry until Saturday night. That's when part one of this storm moves in. It'll give us some scattered showers on Sunday, mainly across western Utah, and then showers really fill in Monday as the core of this storm works its way into the state. Now, this is going to be our first major commute that we've had in a couple of weeks. With it being the holidays and a lot of people taking time off, our commutes have been very, very light. But I think a lot of folks are going to be heading back to work. The kids are going to be heading back to school early next work week. So maybe give yourself a few extra minutes for this morning commute. Even though it is just rain in the valleys and snow in the mountains, I think you're probably going to want a little bit of extra time. Now, by Monday evening, we're still seeing a few lingering showers, and some of those will stick around into Tuesday as well as this storm moves out of the state. But after that, we'll get a little bit of a break as we start out Wednesday. And then there's yet another storm, which is going to get here for Thursday, late Wednesday and into Thursday. Now, with the Sunday through Tuesday storm, here's how much snow it's looking like we'll get in our mountains. These are preliminary forecast totals. Things may change as we go throughout the weekend. And of course, the 2 News weather team will be here throughout the weekend as we get closer to the storm to walk you through it. But the Wasatch and the Uinta Mountains will generally get about 6 to 12 inches between Sunday and Tuesday. Central mountains will get 4 to 8, and those southern mountains will pick up 5 to 10. So this is not a huge storm by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll take any snow we can get up in those mountains. There are a couple more storms for next week. It's a very active start to 2026. There's a storm that's going to slide by to our south on Wednesday. That's really not going to impact us. But then a colder storm, as I mentioned, gets here late Wednesday and into Thursday. And that one's really going to drop our temperatures, so much so that many of the valleys in northern and central Utah could get snow late next week. In St. George, it will be rain out of all of these systems. Now, today's storm, with it being in southeastern Utah, really isn't impacting you much anymore. I'm going to give you partly cloudy skies today, then those mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Few scattered showers from storm number 2. Those are most likely Sunday and Monday. And then storm number 3 gives you rain on Thursday and drops your temperatures into the 40s. For the Wasatch Front, we've got just a few lingering rain showers this morning out of storm 1. Then we get that break until storm 2 moves in Sunday through Tuesday. And there's that snow. Finally, a little bit of snow in the valleys. That's most likely late Wednesday with rain changing to snow and then lingering snow showers into Thursday. High temperatures getting quite cold next week if this storm plays out the way it's looking right now. Highs will make it only up to about the freezing mark. That is a look at your forecast for the weekend and beyond as we start out 2026. Have a great and safe weekend, and I'll see you back here Monday morning.